Okay, so just got to see if I remember how to do this. Been quite some time. What I believe, I need to take this out, because this is the clutch adjustment screw. And then I think I've got to crack all these. I've already started a few of them. Apparently I paid attention and used Loctite. Or not. Alright. Fish these out of here. That would have been entertaining. I'm going to have to pop these apart and do a little bit of cleaning, because I don't think that's supposed to be one unit. And that is everybody's favorite left-handed nut. So in order to loosen this, you got to turn it to the right. Let's see if I can bust that loose. All right. That. Okay. And now, that one's got to come off. Much larger. I don't remember how the hell I got that on there. Now I have to get a 1 5/16 socket before I go put this back together. It's probably a good thing I'm taking it apart, because I didn't put Loctite on any of this that I can tell, and I think you're supposed to. Okay. That one's about ready to come off. And no idea about this one. Looks like this one has some screws to be able to push it out. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. Okay, it's off the spline. I gotta break this loose out of somehow. Alright. A little bit of persuasion. And hopefully we'll have these off. What I don't quite understand is why because it's in neutral. And I'm a dummy. That's why. Duh. Okay, well that works. Anyway. Alright, so here's the sealed bearing that came with the new kit. Keys. Attachment points. And this cover is ready to come off now. So I'm going to pop this little key out of there so I don't lose it. And see what we can do. There she is. That's a little woodruff. Alright. 7.5 inches and one socket head. Oh yeah. And there's the oil, which is annoying, because it's right where I didn't want it to be. Went out of where I thought. Yep, that's it. It is coming out of where I was afraid of. Great. So, and there are no oil hoses that are attached to that housing of any sort. There's a little O-ring in here. Isn't that cute? So, that's kind of a bummer. Threads look pretty good. All that stuff looks nice. But that's my problem, is this oil coming out under here. Ooh, is that actually going to come off? puller. But that's my problem, is because the engine oil is coming out around the crank. And that bums me out quite a bit. Should get one of these O-rings, because for all I know, that's 40 years old. Alright. Got the rotor off. Sometimes you need a puller for that, but it's not a hard fit on the splines. It's because the magnets in the stator are grabbing onto it and it pulls it out of your hand. Yeah, that's definitely where all the oil's coming from. Why? I don't rightly know. What I do know is it's annoying. So, I think the only thing that I can do here, I had to put a new seal on it. Because it looked like the shaft was bad, I flipped the seal around the wrong way. Which is stupid because then it won't seal. So that may be as simple as that. But I don't think so, because it had a seal in it before and it was still doing it. So I'm going to have to pull that seal and inspect the shaft and see what I got. Because that's the only thing I can figure is, first, I've got a seal in here that's not quite doing its job. Second, I've got something going on between the oil tank, the oil pump, and something that's not right, and that's allowing all of the oil to drain in here, get above the level of this seal, and then it runs out. And it shouldn't do that. It should. There's a check ball in the oil pump. I've replaced it, but the oil pump's 40 years old. It could be worn out. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do, is change the oil pump, I think. So now I'm going to try to pull that seal without causing any more havoc. That's a pain in the ass. Yeah, there's all the oil. That's interesting. I always thought this was part of the crank. It's not. That's definitely where it's coming from, though. Yeah, that crankcase is absolutely 100% full of oil. Well, I'm going to get a bucket. Since I know it's just going to keep dripping. But yeah, so that is where my oil's coming from. When it's running, I think it's okay because it's circulating the oil. But as you can see, when it sits, it just drains out of the tank and into the engine, which doesn't really do anybody any good. And putting that thing on backwards the way I did was stupid, so don't do that.